Hello again, I'm Hamp Tanner, here for another episode of the Well-Traveled Beer Review panel. To my right, as always, is Ed Hall.
Thank you.
And to my left, new guy, sporting the Ed Hardy knockoff t-shirt.
I didn't know you'd ever gone to China to get the knockoff Ed Hardy.
You got it for me.
That's right.
Copy mall?
Yeah.
Did they have to poke the ceiling tiles and
Yeah,
drop it
but
down?
it was like a 5X because he's put on some weight.
Well, it's the steroids.
Yeah.
And the HGH. You
Yeah.
still on HGH?
Get off that stuff, man.
Yeah, that stuff will make you
Get
so
some type of
bald.
brain tumor or something.
And in the middle of the table is the star of the show tonight, the Ommegang 3 Philosophers Belgian style blend quadruple.
Don't let that freak you out. Quadruple.
Oh yeah, quadruple.
But here's 9.8% alcohol.
That's acceptable to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured it'd be higher.
Yeah.
Anyway. Here are the ratings we have. Douchers, A-.
How many?
1,272.
Wow.
It's a lot of douchers.
That's a lot of douchers. The bros, apparently, Ommegang sent over some free brew, and they gave it an A-,
Yeah.
which they'll do.
Yeah.
I'm finding a pattern that it's either not free, no review, or it's a good score
I believe
because it's free.
this bottle was about $12.
You have to. I don't know.
I don't remember.
It
but-
went through corporate, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll call it accounting to find out.
Yeah.
Somewhere between $10 and $12. So it's really surprising to me that many douchers bought the bottle.
Well,
So-
they probably did like an eyedropper full like every day for a year.
They could have found it at a bar. I don't know.
Anyway,
So anyway, tell us what they got while I start to manipulate this champagne
Don't
cork.
hit me in the eye with that thing.
It's under a lot of pressure. It is a pretty bottle.
Yeah.
A young Marvin Shankin, here's what he has to say. Outstanding lacing, clinging action all over the glass. The clouded brown color leaves a bit of mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for that. Smell, light medicinal, herbal, minty, and licorice in the aroma. Hint of solvent alcohol and a layered malt sweetness.
I am really looking forward to this beer.
Taste and mouthfeel. Always like the mouthfeel. Heavenly smoothness within the full body, creamy from middle to end, thickly sweet of dark malts. Nothing roasted. Deceiving alcohol leaves little warmth until the finish.
You're like a guy reading on NPR, by the way.
Thanks. Very herbal and a bit earthy as well.
Yeah. Terroir.
Drop dead in complexity. A sipping brew, and certainly something you would want to pair with rather than drinking it alone. I'm glad we're not drinking alone today.
No, we're pairing it with new guy and
Yeah,
you and
me.
me. Yeah.
I varied my pairings from a creamy Danish blue cheese with water crackers to dark chocolate.
I don't even know what those things are.
Who does that?
This guy, come on,
Come
Shankin.
on,
Seriously.
Shankin.
We like your site.
Jeez,
we like
I mean-
beer. You like beer. But come on, don't tell me to pair a beer with a spinach salad
Look,
and goat cheese.
The guy is slick bald, beard, just like the great Marvin Shankin. He's talking about, I'm going to pair it with creamy Danish blue cheese with water crackers to dark chocolate.
I'm going to pair it with a beer.
Here at Whale Travel, we pair it with a glass,
All right.
and then we drink it.
Do you have the thermometer? We're supposed to serve this at 50 degrees
I
Fahrenheit.
saw that.
Well, hold on.
That's cooler than 50 degrees.
It's at 48 right now. It'll come up to temperature.
Should we cut, retape, or move on?
All right.
Cup it.
You know, there's a little bit of cherries added to this. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, the crick.
I didn't read it.
And just so you know, here on the bottle it says, and remember, not our catchphrase, but and remember, philosophy begins in wonder. You know who said that?
Abraham Lincoln.
No, Plato. Plato.
Just a guess.
So there you go.
Here's something I want to point out, which, I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad. Well, my vision's gone. Part of the Duvel family of fine ales. Familiar with
Yeah, of course.
Duvel? Of course.
Yeah, sure.
So the Ommegang's in Cooperstown, New York.
They are.
Okay.
Where also you will find
Baseball Hall of Fame.
baseball. Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Have their double day.
apparently they've sold out.
They did sell out.
Like a lot of
don't
people
the
do.
Dutch own almost all the beers in the world?
Probably.
Even though this is Belgium, not Dutch, but
They probably do.
it's the same. Isn't it the same continent? It says to pour slowly, so as not to disturb the yeast sediment,
Careful there, cowboy.
but with enough vigor to create a luxurious head and release the sumptuous bouquet.
Don't hit that $5 mic up there.
That's about right. Are you familiar? You think you're capable of pouring this, or should I?
You pour it, because I'm going to do a tip of the cap.
All right. Is this thing under a lot of pressure?
No.
The bottle's going to explode.
Look at that.
It's not
See
champagne.
that smoke coming out of there?
It's not champagne.
I know. You just never know.
You really don't.
Some prankster could have shaken the bottle ahead of time.
The people we have set the show up for us, you don't know what they're going to do.
Right.
When they come in here.
Yep.
They set all this stuff up. They're shaking up. Oh, this will be funny.
All right, I'm going to just drop this little nugget in there while you get ready for your tip of the cap. The brewery Ommegang is 3,264 miles from Brussels, but its heart is right in Belgium. Okay?
It really is.
And
But
you-
it's really in New York.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Anyway.
You got to pour it not to disturb, but with enough vigor. Now, how are you supposed to do that? That's looking like a pretty good
Okay,
pour.
that's not bad. That's not bad.
All right. Good Lord. I like it. I like the color.
I'll tell you what I'd like is some Danish blue cheese, some chocolate. Can
And
you
some water crackers, whatever those are.
Can you run
What
down
about
to
your-
Cracker?
what's
tip
the
of
lady's
cap.
name at the convenience store down the street?
Dang, was it Susan? No.
Do you know?
I know Tom.
Taiwanese lady.
Which one?
Tom and Tom's wife. They might have some of
Mrs.
that.
Tom.
Mrs. Tom. Sue.
Sue?
Sue.
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 Which is, of course, not her real name.
Real name.
Isn't that a gorgeous brew? Anyone?
That is
That's
nice.
good.
Tip of the cap goes to one of our frequent commenters, Carrie Vanette Moore, living in Atlanta, Georgia. Known her for a long time.
Yeah.
Pretty good egg.
Decent egg.
Yeah, decent egg. So, Carrie, tip of the cap to you. Keep watching. That sounded like too wet.
Yeah, that's already been used.